Alright guys, so here we are, another thought came into my mind. I was doubting myself yet again, and I came across this great ravine, and it's like, I'm reminded of this time when, I was sort of exposed to this um, concept of being cringe, right? I really need to drink some water. I didn't bring any with me, that's okay. God provides, and it's not a very long hike, so it's okay. But I'm just talking, and so I feel like I need water. Anyways, I'm over-explaining. So that crevice, the crevasse, much like this but bigger, reminds me of this meme that was there. Excuse me. Again with the thought loops. I'm sorry, guys. This meme that I saw about being cringe and how it's the way you can step over your obstacles in life and get you to where you need to go. Because doubting yourself, we got our helicopter and a cloud. There's a lot of very interesting clouds actually. So the cloud kind of looks like a lot of things. You guys tell me what it looks like to you. I see quite a few things, but you guys let me know. So again with the water, I really need to get done with this hike and just get home. Get some water in me. So we are talking about the meme that, oh my god, my mind it gets so distracted. It's like I feel like my attention's being pulled, right? It's like my attention's being pulled by wherever I look, right? And that's okay because I've been doing so much work, like out of sobriety. You're just inundated. You're inundated. Your senses are overloaded because you've been so back and forth, right, up and down this entire time. Up and down, super high highs, super low lows. It's very symbolic of the hike that we're on, right? So it's like, I hike up high, and I'm coming down low. And I was talking about surfing the frequencies of life, right? I like speaking this way. It's like, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, right? And hopefully this makes sense to you so that you can make more than a few cents in your life and accomplish whatever you want, right? So I'm trying this thing where I'm just stumbling over my words. I grew up with a stutter problem, and again, I think I'm like showing you guys my chest when I should be showing you guys my face. I'm sure my face has been in the footage, but anyways, so I'm getting used to juggling a few things at once. This is a part of the surfing, right? So it's like I'm surfing, I'm remembering to do one thing, I'm remembering to do something else, I'm trying to speak, I'm using my hands. It's like, oh God. It feels very good to practice it though. And it's just coming out naturally because I've been doing a lot of like soul searching, right? Because in my addiction, with the ups and downs, it's like you have a baseline, right? And the baseline is like the starting point of the hike, right? There's a lot of variability, excuse me. There's a lot of variability in the baseline, tons of variability that we don't even know about. But in humans, this is also the same, right? That's why some people are kind of maybe naturally more bubbly or naturally more this or that. I felt like I grew up shy for a lot of my life. Shy, secluded, I didn't want to be around people. I just wanted to like be in my room playing video games, and I loved video games, and I still, to some extent do. I haven't felt a great need to have it in my life because I've been sort of enjoying life and sort of like understanding that was also an addiction, and that addiction was affecting my baseline. So we're going to bring it right back to the baseline, right? Maybe this is a message for somebody else, actually. Now I'm thinking about it, like, oh, of course, duh, that's why I wanted to do this, was to help other people. Other people, everything, right? I don't know what there would be other than people, right? But there's probably more things, right? Maybe aliens, maybe not. Who knows, right? So, infinite variability, right? And talking about baselines, again, focus, Kyle, focus. You got this. All right. So I got my ancestors working for me, helped me out, right? That's what I call them. The voices in my head, right? Which I don't think are very scary, by the way. I think people overreact to the voices in their head, right? Anyone who's ever had a voice in your head, if you have voices in your head, if you stop using for a while and then everything comes out, or maybe actually you didn't even know unconsciously, right? Carl Jung said this. I think it goes something like, again with the focus, Kyle, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life, and you will call it fate, right? And as I say fate, I'm sort of reminded of, and this is a part of it, right? As soon as I said I'm talking about voices, then I say fate, and something comes up, right? And so I need to just kind of chill out for a second and just like soak in the beauty, right? Also, 7 minutes, we're good, 7 and some change. Actually, I saw 739, so that may be significant to somebody. Anyways, that's another thing, is like coincidences, right? So I'm just kind of like letting stream of consciousness come through here. So where was I? I was talking about Carl Jung, and I need to focus on doing this. I was talking about Carl Jung. I was talking about the shadow, bringing it from the unconscious to the conscious, and how that can change your life, right? And I'm just noticing, like, there's some smudge on the camera. I'm really sorry if that's like causing some kind of an issue. But anyways, I really need to get a better camera. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm just realizing some of the audio on some of the videos that I saw, like in the past, like it's maybe sounded kind of bad. So if anyone has a mic that they know, like a mobile mic, that'd be useful. Appreciate it. Got a biker here. I'm gonna say hi to him, and talk to you guys in a minute. Bye.